Hey, Christopher, your interpreter's present. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera and mute myself.
Yeah, no worries. Do you need anything else? What's that? Okay. One day, Judge, maybe.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. Okay, we are on the record. Commerce City Municipal Court. Hector Ortega. CM 299111. Hector Ortega. There, the city attorney says he's proposing to dismiss your case. You did your community service. The case is dismissed. Please go to the court clerk's window and you can, we'll have a piece of paper telling you that's done. Thank you. Hey, Destin De La Torre Rosas. Just a moment, let me pull up your case. Okay, the city attorney says you're also done. You've completed your community service. So please go to the clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you.
Do you want me to take a look at that? Sure. Has it been doing this? Okay. Test. 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 Seems to be slightly better.
Thank you, sir. Darrell Kendall. Darrell Kendall. Good afternoon. So the city attorney is proposing to dismiss your case. You just stay away from Walmart. Hey, go to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you.
What's going on, Patty?
That's what this one cancel that we, that's what happens when I get efficient. Jeez.
We gotta do something. Feedback causing it.
I don't know. Emmanuel Osborne. Your name, sir? Your last name? Counsel? Thank you.
Sorry about that. Hello.
Just a moment. We're handling another matter. Thank you. Sir, the city attorney says upon a plea in case CM 290342 and EM 5112 as to theft, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? He's also proposing to dismiss 28 CM 289515 and CM 289518, CM 300780, and CM 304082. Is that your understanding? Upon a plea to the two cases mentioned, the court's proposing, or the city attorney is proposing that the court impose 20 days jail, suspend it, and make it concurrent with one another. You're to have no contact with 6401 East 72nd and 7249 Monaco. Also 6340 58th and Walmart. Is that your understanding? Sir, you are represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today? And has anyone promised you anything other than what we've just spoken about in order to have you enter this plea today? Then as to case CM 290342, bodily waste, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? As to EM 5112 theft, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? I'll accept those pleas. Find them to be knowing and voluntary. I will impose 20 days jail. I'll suspend that 20 days. You're to have no contact with locations mentioned above. It's time to start over, make some changes, so you don't find yourself back in the courtroom. Ms. Hutton, anything here to add? Great. Okay. Please go to the court clerk's window. There's some paperwork for you here today. Thank you. It's really not that. I use that every time.
Right. Test. Test. Your appointment. Just odd that it's happening right now, but not every other time. I suppose we'll do that since.
Anne Marie Orieska,
Yes, Your Honor.
here just a moment. Let me pull up your case.
Yes, sir.
The city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation and child restraint violation for a total of 2 points, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anyone promised you anything other than what we've spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
You're appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then as to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to child restraint violation, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. The total will be $120. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge for a total of $185. We will send you an email how to take care of this. Please drive carefully and slow down.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Natasha Windy Boy. Your name, please. Thank you. Just a moment. Let me pull up your case. The city attorney says in your case, upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today? And has anybody promised you anything other than what we have just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea? Okay. Then as to defective vehicle, 2 points. How do you plead? Okay. I'll find it to be knowing and voluntary. Going kind of fast, not as fast as we see sometimes. Anything you want to tell me about this? Okay. Okay. Well, you need to watch your speed. We're having a lot of people getting hurt because of speeding cases. Your fine is $80. Here's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge for a total of $133. And please drive carefully. Okay, go out to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you. Jared Flores. Jared Flores.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, just a moment. Let me pull up your case. Sir, the city attorney says in your case, upon a plea of guilty to speeding, 55 and a 45, a 4-point violation, he would then dismiss your original charge. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not represented by counsel. How old are you?
17, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anyone promised you anything other than what we've just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea?
Wait, just, no, Your Honor.
Okay. And do you have a parent with you here today?
Yeah, both of them are
Yes,
right
sir.
here.
Okay, your names, please.
Patricia Flores.
Michael Flores.
Thank you. Are you in agreement with this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
sir.
Okay. Let me make a few notes. The original charge here was reckless and speeding, very fast. What was going on?
And it was late at night. I was driving home from work, and I know it was a stupid mistake. Like, regardless of whether there are people on the road or not, I shouldn't have done what I did.
I agree, and I'm not going to disagree with you about whether it was stupid or not. That was your call. But, you know, we're having a whole lot of people getting hurt because of speeding cases.
Yes.
We don't want that to be you. So, sir, your fine's going to be $120. We are going to have you doing a Live at 25 seminar. We'll send you information on how to get that done. Now, this is your fine, not your parents' fine. And I know your parents would rather be anywhere else on the planet than on Zoom with the judge about your behavior. What do you have to say to these good folks?
Sorry for dragging you guys all into this, and
Well, that's
also
a
want
good.
to thank you for staying here with me.
Okay, that's a good start. I'm sure you'll have more conversations down the road. We'll send you an email how to take care of this. Please drive carefully, sir.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse me. You can log off. Excuse me. Okay, Francisco Ramirez Baca. Your name, sir? Thank you. Mr. Bach is assisted by the court's interpreter. Thank you very much, ma'am. Sir, the city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle headlamps, a 1-point violation, then the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea? We're not there yet. Have you had enough time to think about this? And anybody promise you anything? Any kind of accidents here? And as to defective vehicle headlamps, a 1-point violation, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Okay, sir, your fine is $80. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $133. Sir, please drive carefully. Go to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you here today. Thank you. Adrian Vigil.
Hello.
Okay. Let's see. So we had 2 cases here where you entered pleas of guilty and did not complete the conditions of sentence. So let me pull these up and take a look at them. Okay. There we go. So in the first one's 281784, looks like we assessed fine. And let's see, here's the order. Oh, this is from quite a while ago. You were supposed to do a petty theft class. Did you do the petty theft class?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Do you want a chance to? Or do you want me just to impose a fine? He imposed 30 days jail and suspended that. And then I'm not inclined to impose a jail sentence, but I am inclined to impose a fine.
Okay.
The fine is $120. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge. And for a total of $185. Sir, you'll need to come in and take care of that. We'll send you an email how to do it. That's in case CM 281784. Let me make a note here.
No one.
Okay, let me look at the other case real quick. Okay.
Where you need to speak on and explain your story.
Okay. Let's see, other case is CM 280363. Let me pull that one up. In this case, it's also about the same time. You're having a bad stretch back then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, it looks like, again, in 218, the judge ordered, let's see. Oh, okay. "30 days jail, credit, days served, 30 days suspended in-home detention." Okay, well, why didn't you serve the in-home detention? That would have been good.
I was homeless at the time.
You were what?
I was homeless at the time.
Okay, can't do it without a phone. I'm gonna do the same thing, $120. We'll get this wrapped up. I'm vacating your warrants on both cases, but you need to
Okay.
get these fines and costs paid. And then fresh start day, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, we'll send you emails on each of these, how to take care of them. Get them taken care of so they're not bugging you, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Have a
You can
good
hang
day.
up. Okay. John Montgomery. Just a moment, let me pull up your case. Sir, the city attorney says in your case, upon a plea of guilty of speeding 55 and a 45, a 4-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today? And has anyone promised you anything other than what we've just spoken about in order to have you enter this plea? Okay. Then as to speeding 55 and a 45, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay, let me make a few notes.
I must say that the nicest police officer in the world. He and
Oh, really? Well, if only I could tell you how seldom I hear that, but I'll take it. We'll pass it along.
he goes, I understand perfectly. He says that I'm like, wow, it's simple.
Yeah, and it can get away from you, but we're having a lot of people getting hurt because of the speeding cases. So, okay, well, you're going to need a little more here. So your fine is $120. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge for a total of $185. Sir, please go to the court clerk's window and please drive carefully.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Jaden Hale. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Sir, the city attorney says in your case, upon a plea of guilty to obstructed window, a 0-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this? Anybody promise you anything? Then as to obstructed window, 0-point violation, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? I'll accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Is there an accident here? Anybody hurt? Just kind of a tap? Yeah, that parallel's tough. Gotta keep practicing. Okay, sir, your fine is $100. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge for a total of $159. And please drive carefully. See the court clerks in the hallway. They'll give you some paperwork on how to take care of this. Thank you. Blanca Villalobos. Your name, please? And ma'am, the city attorney is proposing to dismiss your case. You had insurance. Is that correct? Okay. Your case will be dismissed. Please go to the court clerk's window. I'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's 2 cases on one of those. I didn't do both cases. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did them.
That was 2 is vehicle. We did get those.
Mhm. Natalie Hirsch.
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment. Let me pull up your case. Okay. So the city attorney has made some notes on your case. So we're going to appoint a guardian ad litem. That's a person who's appointed to help the court understand your circumstances. We'll appoint Ms. McGinn. She'll be in touch with you. We'll send you an email with her contact information. You should expect to hear from her. And let me just make a note on that.
I'll just put my video on so you can see me.
Okay, thank you. Oh, she's right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can other people see me?
Okay, very good. So we're going to set this over. Let's see. Okay, so this is a proposed deferred, right, Ms. McGinn?
I have not gotten
Okay.
anything about this case yet.
Got it. So we'll just set it over for pretrial. We'll do that in about 6 weeks. How about November 30?
Okay.
in the afternoon?
That's fine.
Okay. Do it at 2. Okay, thank you, ma'am. We'll send both of you emails confirming that. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, Liliana Sanchez Garcia. Hey, just a minute. Let me pull up your case. Go. Ma'am, the city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to obstructed windows, a 0-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
No.
Okay. Do you need more time to think about this? Okay. Has anyone promised you anything in order to have you enter this plea today? Okay. Then as to obstructed window, a 0-point violation, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Right. The proposed disposition is 0 points. To get to that, we call it obstructed window. You understand that? Okay. Then as to obstructed window, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Was there an accident of any kind? Okay. Well, the city attorney says you have a very good driving record. So your fine is $80. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $133. Please go to the court clerk's window and we'll have paperwork for you there today. Thank you. Justin Linga. Okay, the city attorney says in your case, you've done your classes. And so you're all done. So we're going to dismiss your case. Go to the court clerk's window. We'll have a paper for you showing it's all done. Okay? Thank you. And thanks for doing it. Miguel Solis Carmona. Sir, your name? Thank you. Let me pull up your case. The city attorney says, upon a plea of guilty to improper lane use, that's a 3-point violation. The balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? The city attorney says, upon a plea of guilty to improper lane use, a 3-point violation, the original speeding charge would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today? And has anyone promised you anything other than what we have just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea? Then as to improper lane use, a 3-point violation, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I'll accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. You're going pretty fast here. Anything you want to tell me about this? Oh. Okay, well, we're having a lot of people getting hurt because of speeding cases. And we don't want that to be you. So please slow down. Sir, your fine is $120. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $185. Please go out to the court clerk's window and they'll give you instructions on how to take care of this. Thank you. Rihanna Ware Oates.
I'm here.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, can barely hear you, but the city attorney says in your case, he's proposing 8 hours of community service on a live at 25 class and no further violations upon a plea of guilt. And then if you do that, then it'll be a 0-point violation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, sir, I have.
Anybody promise you anything other than what we've just spoken about in order to have you enter this plea?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm not seeing you on my screen. How old are you?
17.
Do you have a parent with you here today?
Yes, sir, my guardian is on the call as well.
Okay. Can that person make themselves known?
Hi, Sharon Ware here.
Thank you. Are you in agreement with this, ma'am?
Yes.
I'll approve this. We'll send you email how to take the class. You can do the community service at any nonprofit, a church or a food bank or something like that. Get a letter from them and get it turned in to us. We'd like to have that done by December 7th.
Okay.
And then once that's done, we can take care of your case.
Perfect. Thank you.
We'll do that December 7th at 2 in the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Jason Lopez. Okay, let me pull up your case. Your name, please. Thank you. So this is a review. Did you complete your class?
Yes.
Okay, when did you do that? Yeah, 19. Okay. Okay, thanks for doing that. I'm gonna make an order here. You're done with your case. All done. You may check with the clerk, see if there's any fines or costs outstanding.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay. But I can't bend over to change my shoes.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Right.
Oh,
Janeko Thompson?
It's Nico, Your Honor.
Oh, Nico, just a moment. Let me pull up your case.
Yep.
Thank you for understanding about that. Sir, the city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, sir.
And anybody promise you anything other than what we've just spoken about in order to have you enter this plea?
No, sir.
Okay, the city attorney says you have an excellent driving record. You're appearing by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed electronically?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you want to tell me about this case?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, going pretty fast. You need to slow it down. A lot of people getting hurt because of speeding cases. We don't want that to be you. He says you have a great driving record, so your fine here is $120. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $185. Please slow it down and please be careful. We'll send you an email how to take care of this, and I wish you well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look here, the echo.
yeah. My microphone was on.
Oh, your microphone.
Yeah,
is on.
I,
Okay.
I just always on mute. I didn't even consider it. So you were doing everything right.
We're waiting on some paperwork. It'll be just a moment. Thank you. Okay, Matthew Pounders.
I'm here, sir.
Good
Just a
afternoon.
moment. Thank you.
Jennifer
Let me,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Jennifer McGann, the guardian ad litem for Matthew, who's present with his mother.
Thank you. In reviewing the case, the city attorney says all done. And in court parlay, what that means is all done. And so good on you for getting it done, for following through and making it happen. Anything else I need to know, Ms. McGinn?
No, thank you.
You know, this is really good to see. It's great to have it wrapped up and you can just move forward with your life. So thank you very much. We'll send out an email confirming that and well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hear me?
All we have is meeting here.
Oh, yeah. Ms. McGinn, just a minute.
Set for 3 p.m.
Uh-huh.
for one of their plans.
Uh-huh.
And there's the main on.
Oh.
So she can join at 3.
Ms. McGinn, you can rejoin us again at 3 to see if your client shows up, or 2:45, something like that.
Client did already plead. So that part is resolved. It's really just client taking that follow through this thing.
Okay.
Ms.
Are you there, Ms. McGinn? Ms. McGinn? Okay, she's not there. Might send her an email.
1944 is the longest day, but this is the second longest day. Pretty sure.
Actually, June 22nd. That's- EM 11590, Ian Griggs.
Yes, it's me.
Okay, just a moment, please. Let me pull up your case. Sir, the city attorney says, in your case, upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes,
You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this?
yes,
Anybody promise you anything other than what we've just talked about in order to have you enter this plea?
no,
Okay. You're appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed electronically?
yes,
Okay, then as to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, sir, how do you plead guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
I'll accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Anything you want to tell me about this?
No,
Going pretty fast, but not as fast as we've seen. Slow it down. We're having a lot of people getting hurt because of the speeding cases. Your fine's $80. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $133. Sir, we'll send you an email how to take care of that. And please drive carefully.
thank you.
Thank you. We're waiting on some paperwork. That's his May 28th or 21, so like 6 months.
Does that make sense to you?
Bobby Dempsey. Bobby
Yes.
Dempsey. City attorney says, based on the posture of the case, that he's going to dismiss it. Looks like there's some timing issues. So I will enter that order here today. We'll send you a copy of it. That should take, I'll vacate the warrant. There's a warrant apparently. I'll vacate that. And thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You can hang up. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Brandon Tsao.
Hello, Your
Right.
Honor.
Hello. The city attorney says that he's proposing to dismiss your case. You had insurance on the date in question. So we'll send you an email confirming that. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mm.
You can hang up, sir.
Oh. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Seems like there's lots of people in there.
But
Seems like there's lots of people in there.
So the person whose phone number ends in 601, can I ask you your first and last name?
Michael Sinner?
Sorry, that was Michael Santa.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back on the record. Roman Garcia. Roman Garcia,
Yes, I am here.
thank you. Let me pull up your case. City attorney says, upon a plea of guilty to obstructed windows, that is a 0-point violation. The balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
You are under 18. Do you have a parent with you here today?
Yes, I have my mother with me.
Ma'am, your name?
No.
Daisy.
And ma'am, are you in agreement with this proposed disposition?
Sí, dices que sí conmigo, con lo que digo.
Oh, you can't do that. Ma'am, ¿tú necesito interpreter?
Yeah, she needs an interpreter.
Un momento, por favor. No, we'll just do it. If you just come to the podium, please. Ma'am, the city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to 0 points, obstructed window, this case would be dismissed. He wants your son to take an Alive at 25 class.
Señor,
Do you agree with that?
¿usted está de acuerdo con eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Sir, you're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this?
Usted
Yes.
no está siendo representado por un abogado. Usted está teniendo tiempo.
¿Cómo? No entendí. ¿Le pregunta otra vez? Ah, no escuché.
Okay, I was asking him if he's had enough time to think about this.
Yo le estaba preguntando si usted
Yes.
Okay, and has anyone promised you anything other than what we just talked about?
No.
You're appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Yes.
Then as to obstructed windows, 0 points, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
está dañada. ¿Cómo se declara usted? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Señor,
I
¿cómo
plead
se-
guilty.
Guilty.
I'll accept that plea. We're gonna have you doing a Live at 25 class.
Acepto su declaración y lo vamos a poner.
Your fine is $25, or excuse me, it's $80. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 in court costs, $9 fuel service charge, for a total of $133. We'll send you an email how to take care of the class. Drive carefully.
Okay. Thank you. Is that it?
You're still talking.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. That's all. Now you can hang up.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Gracias.
You too. Thank you, ma'am. That's why I'm trying to get a camera in here so they can see that she's at the podium talking. But it doesn't work on my camera, on mine, because it interrupts mine. And if I use that deal, it still interrupts that. So it needs to go on an extra computer.
We have that right there.
Right, but we were setting it up here for a while. But anyway, Jeremy Stevens. Okay. Sir, the city attorney says in your case, he's proposing to dismiss the case. There are civil issues and other Fifth Amendment rights. So we're going to dismiss your case, okay? Sir, please go to the court clerk's window. We have some paperwork for you to fill, or so that you can show that. It'll be a couple minutes, just if you go right in the hallway. Thank you. You too. Make sure she's here on our case.
Hi, Michaela, I'm showing you just registered. I don't have a citation number for you under your registration. Here for a Commerce City Municipal Court case. It does. We cannot see other agency cases. Don't worry, you have a great rest of your day.
She's better than I am. Okay, Maria de Jesus Gomez Martinez. Your name, please? Ma'am, the city attorney says he's proposing to dismiss the case. You did your community service. Is that correct? Where'd you do your community service? Okay. And what did you do for them?
Digamos que la limpieza, cleaning, y cuando el servicio de helping the people.
Okay. Well, this matter's dismissed. Thank you very much. Please go to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you.
Dude, I don't know if this counts first.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna count them as,
At least they call.
yeah,
You see, I'm like
Effort,
looking all
effort.
over, like I can't find you anywhere.
E's for effort. Okay, Chad Waters, EM 6277.
One more.
Mr. Waters, just a moment. Let me pull up your case. Okay, sir, the city attorney says upon a plea of guilty to theft, he will suspend 45 days in jail if I impose it. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
No further violations for a year, no contact with Walmart. Are those things you can do? Okay. So as to municipal theft, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this?
Yes.
Anybody promise you anything other than what we just spoke about here on the record? Let me make a few notes. Okay, I will impose the 45 days. I'll suspend those. On condition you have no further violations for a year. No contact with Walmart. Okay. So vacate a warrant if you have it. I'm not imposing a fine at this time because if we have a problem, you're spending 45 days in jail. Any questions about that? Okay, go out to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. And get back on the right track, right? Good deal, thanks. Thank you. Okay. So we're close, huh? Oh, yeah. Didn't we do Ms. Blaya this morning?
Couple of plays last week. This is like a really big report, and they're like maybe it's associated with it.
Is that the lady from this morning? Thank you.
Leah?
It's Kristen Mellinson. Michael Senna.
There's some knowledge and have to join the breakout.
Michael Senna. Oh, Mr. Senna.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like, let me pull up your case. The city attorney says you entered a plea of guilty on February 17th, 2021. And let me see what that day tells us. Okay, it looks like you were to have done set it over for pretrial. Plea of guilty accepted. Okay, 24 hours ordered. So
You go to the case, it shows what the judges said.
we should have it on the sheet.
The waters? Yeah, yes. Yeah, okay, that sounds great. So,
Okay, 24 hours community service. Did you do your 24 hours? Mr. Senna?
I didn't because I kind of forgot about it, and it's kind of hard for me to get around because I don't have a vehicle. And I called a couple places, and at the time it was kind of hard to get in to a couple of those places.
Where do you work? Where do you live?
I live in Commerce City.
Well, it's a big place. Where in Commerce City? Give me some cross streets.
By the New Pueblo market of 80th.
Okay, so you can go over to the Catholic Church and ask them if you can help them with bingo.
Okay.
And I want that done by December 1st. You can do that, right?
I'm gonna try my hardest to get it done because I need to get it done.
You're going to get it done because it's been pending for a long time. If not, I'll resentence you, and that may involve jail. Okay. Okay, so get your community service done by June 1st. Get a letter from wherever you do it saying you did it. And then you were all done and we don't have to mess with this anymore. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, get it done. Don't forget about it.
Are you gonna send the mail or how do
Yep.
I do it? Do I need like a timesheet or something like that?
Yeah, we'll send you an email. And if you don't have it done by the 1st, you have to be here at 8:30 in the morning.
All right.
So get it done before then, okay?
Oh, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Senna, you can hang up. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
it's not the greatest. Not the Gettysburg Address. Basically, once you start watching the body cams, there's more cops there that would lead you to believe from the police report, and there's more evidence apparently. I'll try to have that.
Get a new date.
Okay, yeah, so we need to look at this trial before Communicate with the defendant. I know when the new court.
What are we doing with Ms. Melanson?
Several times.
Can you just move her? Ms. Melanson, are you there? Ms. Melanson, are you there? Ms. Melanson, are you there? Ms. Melanson, can you unmute your device?
Oops. I'm sorry, I'm here, sir.
Okay, we're going to ask you to move into a breakout room so you can speak with the city attorney. It'll be just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
You'll receive a prompt. Please accept that prompt.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Melanson.
Yes, Your Honor.
The city attorney says in your case, upon completion of 16 hours of community service, petty theft seminar, and no further violations, then that'll conclude your case. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what we have just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea today?
No, Your Honor.
You are appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Yes, sir.
Then as to completion of 16 hours of community service, petty theft seminar, no further violations, and no contact with Walmart, how do you plead? Do you accept that, the terms of that?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me make a few notes here. How old are you?
42.
Okay.
Old.
Kind of tired of this?
I'm sorry?
Are you kind of tired of all this?
Yes. It's very,
Yeah, we are too.
I know.
So make the changes, get this done, put us behind you.
Yes, I will, sir.
So we're gonna give you to December 21st,
Okay.
and at 1 o'clock. And I'll have this all done and we can wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
send
Thank you for
an
this
email about
opportunity.
this. And yeah, take us up on it. Get it done.
I will, sir. Thank you so much for I appreciate this opportunity. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he was wonderful. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. No, I have to do a petty theft class or something. I don't know how to.
Oh, we gotta change that. Got the wrong date. Well, 21. Well, we're not having a rush on juveniles today.
What's that?
We're not having a rush on juveniles.
It does not seem that way. No, I actually haven't gotten registrations.
You haven't? Oh.
Not for any other name.
Hmm.
Mind you, parents have different names, but.
Yeah, well, nobody on Zoom.
On there.
6. No, 7. 7.
Dockets in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also doesn't mention the warrant being quashed.
Should be. Thank you. This lady that we just did.
Yeah.
My oversight. Sorry about that. Well,
Yeah.
it's good to be popular.
So much more of a success than the last one.
How much you're gonna need it.
So we just gotta keep on.
Natalia Montenegro of Alva. Okay. And how old are you? Do you have a parent with you here today? Your name, please? Just a moment. Let me pull up your case. Excuse me. The city attorney says, upon a plea of guilty to, upon completion of 16 hours of community service, diversion with a 300-word essay, and no further violations, then this case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding? You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering into this agreement? And has anybody promised you anything other than what we just talked about? Ma'am, are you in agreement with this? Okay. Then I'll approve it. You're to have the 16 hours of community service, your diversion, and no further violations. We're going to review this case on December 7th at 2 o'clock. And as long as you have that all done, that'll take care of things. But you can't be doing this, right? And your mother'd rather be anywhere else on the planet than standing in a courtroom in front of a judge because of something you did. What do you have to say to your mother? Okay, well, that's a good start. I'm sure there'll be a lot more conversations to occur, right, Mom? Okay. We'll see everyone back on December 7th at 2 and get this done, put it behind you, okay? Please go to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you there. Thank you. Whoa. We'll have none of that over there. Yeah, the old Ford got caught. I had a nickel for every time I heard that. Well, perhaps. Having never been there, it's hard to say.
Probably a pretty nice island. It's my verdict on all the islands.
Well,
Say,
there's Haiti.
couldn't tell much of a difference between the Hawaiian Islands.
Okay, we're back on the record. This is Jose Hernandez Ayala. How old are you? Do you have a parent with you here today? Ma'am, your name? Thank you. So some time ago in January, it looked like one of the judges. Not sure which judge, but one of the judges. Do you remember? Said $300 fine suspended. No further violations. He had to do a half a day class on substance use. Did you do the class? Okay, it was a half day, so. Are you going to school? Where'd you go? Okay, and what's your favorite class? What do you like about that? Yeah, a lot of writing. Write me a 300-word essay about this. Okay, I need to have that done by December 1st. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Bring it in here. You and I'll talk about it. Here's your topic. Ready? Why underage use of drugs is a bad thing. Okay. So do you have some ideas what you might write about? What's that? Yeah, things change a lot when you turn 21. Yeah, a long time to go. And your mother here would rather be anywhere else on the planet than in a courtroom in front of a judge because you're not following through and we're having this problem, right? So are you thinking you want to go to school? Do you want to go to school, college? What trade? Okay, we need good ones. Why diesel mechanic? Okay. What do you say to your mother about all this? She doesn't want to be here. Tell her. Okay, well, that's a start. I think there's a lot more conversation to be had. A long time ago, I was 16 and I wanted to be able to do things too, but you got to wait your time. Otherwise, it just gets worse from here. And I'd rather have you go to diesel school, get your certificate, go to work, pay your taxes, do all those things and then you kind of earn your way into using stuff recreationally if it's appropriate. Okay. So if you don't have this done on the 1st, you're going to owe me $300. So you walk in here, you have your essay, 300-word essay, $300. Can you do that? Okay. No, December 1st. Yeah. So you can't come back to my courtroom and say it was too hard or you didn't understand or you didn't know because you just told me you could do it. Okay. I'll say, let's get it done, right? Get me off your back. Make it so your mom doesn't have to come here anymore. Okay. Go to the court clerk's window. We'll have some paperwork for you here, how to get it all done. Okay? Yes. You too. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Oh, vacate the warrant. Okay. Thank you, sir.
I, however, did not promise that.
Oh, okay. Amelia Sullivan. Hello. Let me pull up your case. The city attorney says he's proposing to dismiss this case. It was fixed the same day. Is that correct? What was fixed?
My registration on my vehicle.
Great. Yeah.
And I went to my sister's house, which is like right. And I came out and I had a ticket on my car. And it was actually for.
Okay. It's all fixed. Your case is dismissed. You can go to the court clerk's window. We'll have a sheet of paper that tells you it's all done. Thank you for fixing that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Previous sentencing requirements waived.
Yes, I'm vacating those, resentencing him to that. Yes. Anybody on Zoom?
No one on Zoom.